Batman Superman World's Finest issue 17 finds Batman battling the souped-up new Mazo, who thinks it's unfair for him to expect a mere human to fight him. He wraps the hero in his own lasso of truth, proclaiming that he is the man who murdered the Batman. Suddenly, new Mazo is pummeled into the ground by the very pissed off Supergirl and Martian Manhunter, who think that it's time he picked on someone his own size. New Mazo easily defends himself, not thinking the heroes are evenly matched for him, since just getting close to him, they have made him even stronger than them, and now he's even faster than the Flash. New Mazo uses his speed to dodge the heroes' heat vision blast, battering them around the countryside. Batman meanwhile rushes down to find Will Magnus, hoping that they are up and running on the computer systems. Will doesn't think that they have the right numbers against New Mazo as Superman and Wonder Woman join the fight. Robin contacts Batman, telling him that they didn't get anything out of T.O. Morrow, only that the futurist implores them to flee the planet since he ran every scenario possible and in all of them, New Mazo won and nothing can stop the future from coming. The villain believes the heroes can keep chipping away at the villain's controlled robots and his human reclamation plants, but it will be a no-win situation for them. Batman doesn't believe in that, and there is something in what Morrow said that he can't quite put his finger on. Shazam and the Green Lantern arrive to help, but Batman warns them off, since by now, New Mazo should have taken Manhunter's invisibility and telepathic powers, and every hero they throw at him makes him more unbeatable. Lantern asks how the hell can they fight something they can't go near, and Will knows how, calling in the various robots and cyborgs that were under New Mazo's control. Batman explains that years ago, Magnus programmed the Metal Men to only obey his commands, and thanks to New Mazo's satellites around the world, he was able to upload that same code into all the AI and robots across the Earth, taking New Mazo's control away from them. The various robots battle New Mazo, but it's not enough as he continues to win, ripping apart the robotic heroes. Superman hopes that more backup is on the way, otherwise they'll have to step back in and just hope for the best. Batman remembers what Morrow reminded him of, angered that he didn't see it right under his nose this whole time. Batman orders Magnus to get the override ready for one more go on one more robot. The heroes get ready to assault New Mazo when finally something speeds past them. Batman tells the villain that Morrow was right and the tool they needed wasn't from the present or the future, it was from the Justice League's past. New Mazo is smashed into by the original Amazo. New Mazo isn't fazed by his older, out-of-date brother, calling him a sad relic in a new world. New Mazo freezes Amazo with his freeze breath, telling him that there is nothing that he can't do that New Mazo can do better. Magnus asks if that's true, but Batman doesn't think it matters since they both are duplicating parasites, and while New Mazo is smarter, Amazo is a blunt instrument, and you cannot outsmart a hammer. So if Amazo keeps up his relentless attacks, New Mazo won't realize what they are doing is just replicating each other's powers until it is too late, locking them in a feedback loop. Power explodes from both the Amazos as their bodies are obliterated by the overload of duplicated powers. In the aftermath, the heroes find the destroyed body of New Mazo, who says that he's overriding Magnus's control right now, and the robots will soon be back under his control. Green Lantern wants to end him, but Superman believes the whole thing started with a threat on one of their own, and if anyone deserves the final blow, it's that person. Metamorpho smashes New Mazo in the face, spilling acid over his body and melting it down to nothing as he tells the villain that he wants to kill him very badly, but he would rather look into the villain's eyes as Magnus dismantles his robot brain piece by piece. Later in Metropolis, Metamorpho meets with Batman, Superman, Robin, and Jimmy at the top of the Daily Planet, asking how Will Magnus is doing. Superman assures him he's back in his element since he and Supergirl were able to retrieve all of the fragments of the Metal Men, meaning Magnus can rebuild them along with all of their robot friends who got caught up in New Mazo's plan. Rex wants to talk about why Superman has a bunch of robots, but Superman changes the subject, seeing something is wrong with Jimmy. Jimmy knows that he was wrong about his story with Bruce Wayne murdering Simon Stagg, and what if Bruce Wayne sues the Daily Planet or him? Batman doesn't think that he will since Jimmy speculated on motive, and nothing he wrote was false. This doesn't comfort Jimmy since that doesn't really stop billionaires from suing people. Batman tells him that he followed the facts, which is a reporter's job, and he did it really well, and besides, everything he's heard about Bruce Wayne, he sounds like a very reasonable man. Metamorpho thinks it's time for him to leave and confront Simon. As he takes off, he thanks Superman for never doubting him and upsets Batman by calling him Bats, a nickname he does not like.